Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik from Figured Out Productions. The following video is a video of some kind, and I hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, it's Adam here. I'm currently doing a series of game hunting videos in Japan. There are 7 of them. I already did one. We largely hung around Hiroshima and a few other places. This time, though, there's going to be a much bigger adventure. And just as a reminder, every single one of these will end with a pickup section, usually from my friend Sunshine. Behind us is a Surugai specialty shop, and they're usually very good. But every once in a while, it's an all-anime place. Guess what happened? Navigator. We are at a Surugai specialty shop in Kokura, Japan, and they've already got video games just hanging out outside here. We're going to go inside and see if we find any additional treasure.
I did find this.
You did eventually, yes. It took a while. So we're inside, and this one's actually somewhat organized. Like you said, RPGs there. We got like Gundam stuff, mech stuff, and we got fighting games here. You know, I kind of appreciate that. We got like, I'm not gonna say date sims, but I don't know, girlish games. I don't know how you phrase that. But shoot 'em ups, RPGs.
They've got sections for Final Fantasy,
Dragon
Quest.
Yeah, it's like you get genre, but you also get franchise. Yeah, because here you can go see like Dead or Alive, but Naruto's with it. I don't know. It's all over the place. This Surugai we're in is rather small, but that's all right. We got PS1 stuff here. You got your consoles and controllers and things like that. Prices are kind of all over the place, I'm not going to lie. But the glass case, nothing super impressive in there, to be totally honest with you. Vita stuff, collector's editions, things like that. And you got things like Wii U, Mega Drive, Saturn, etc. Normally I wouldn't show you guys any of the pickups, but this is just too good. Sunshine, what did you find?
I found Dear My Son.
It is a game called Dear My Son.
Yeah, I'm legally required to pick up any Sun-based games.
Yeah, actually, he has. This is not a joke. He actually has a whole collection of games that have the word "son" in it. S-U-N, not S-O-N. Yeah, That's a loophole.
Not
so.
Soul.
Yeah.
I don't have to get Soul.
Yeah, it has to be "son" in English. S-U-N, and this counts. So we left the Surugaya. We got stuff. He did better than I did. I only got like some token fluff, but I'll take it. He was happy though. Okay, no idea how long it's been since you last saw us. We've been kind of wandering all around. So you saw us in that Surugaya, right? Well, we're going to do another hard off, but this one's interesting because we're down near Nagasaki. This is where white men don't cometh. So hopefully my people haven't ruined it for everybody. I will be the first of my people to destroy this one. Sorry, but anyway, it's right there. As a bonus, there is a book off in there, and so that might be good too. Are you excited?
Yeah, let's see what they got.
Yeah, hopefully decent stuff. And I would apologize to my fellow white people, but really we're the problem. We're always the problem, sorry. And here we go, hard off. Let us hunt for the games. Oh, check it out. Steel Battalion controller, immediately. So here's the dilemma. A lot of the games are a throwback to like a few years ago, where like, you know, Donkey Kong Country 2 is 300 yen. This is like $1.50. It's cheap. But it's all common stuff I don't really need. However, homie probably does. I mean, that's a nice stack of GameCubes, all cheap. Like Resident Evil games for like, that's Resident Evil 0 for like $7, maybe even $6. Good luck. If you need an entire box of N64 and GameCube power supplies, they got you 500 yen. It's like $3. This is considered a junk Saturn, probably because it doesn't have this lid piece in the back. 1,000 yen. It's like $6, $7 for this. GameCube's orange one, 3,000 yen. Probably like 15. It's closer to maybe $17. Dreamcast, same deal. Probably closer to $10 for that. But again, these are considered junk, so there's probably some sort of issue. So back in the day, these would usually just work, and like the fact that this lid wasn't there, that would be why it's junk, or it's yellowed, that's why it's junk. Now it's more like, there's actually a problem, so use them for ODEs. In fact, I had that one translated. It specifically said just use it for parts. It powers up, doesn't read discs, so it claims. That could be fixed, but yeah, you'd want to pop in like a GDMU or something into that. Kind of weird hidden back here. They have a couple of twin Sharp Famicoms, the Power Glove, but what they call the Power Glove packs for the Famicom disk systems, core graphics, as well as a PS1 with the screen. Okay, wasn't expecting to see this. Dennis Rodman action figure, bad as I want to be. Well, I struck out, but he didn't. He actually did pretty well. One thing in particular was a pretty big score for him, so happy for him. Game hunting continues. We are now in Fukuoka, and specifically we are at a Surigaya specialty shop. Behind us is seat tax-free, so I'm getting excited. We're gonna go look for Videogames. Bye. This is a good sign. You got various retro game consoles all here. All right, I'm happy. I'm going to plunder. So we got the glass case section here. We got a couple of glass cases. Homie here is that we found some Virtual Boy stuff. Now, oddly, they keep the console separated from. Dude, for 3,000 yen, you can buy the controller with the power supply. That's like $17 for that. Yes. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. That seems like a mistake level good. Saturn floppy disk, I think. I don't know. Orange GameCubes. Stuff like that.
Multi-tap.
Oh, Frame Meister. Yeah. Right on. I find it funny they're selling the limited run games version of Shantae. Resident Evil Code Veronica. That's the hard one to get in Japan. The GameCube version. Not that I'm saying the American version's easy, but like, what the hell are those things behind it?
Oh, those are like, they're mini games that they made for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh.
Kind of like simple games, and then they became, it's super expensive.
Yeah, I can tell. We got a couple of GameCube. Well, the one on the left is a GameCube demo disc, that Kirby thing. I doubt they would put just a disc-only copy of that game here. Usually they just put that on the counter. We're not sure what that is, basically, is our point. But whatever. Game Boy Advance, Disk System, Super Famicom, Dreamcast, Saturn. Yeah, some cool stuff over here, for sure. Mega Drive as well. Bruh, a boxed Wonder Mega. The Model 1 with the automatic disk drive. So this place doesn't charge tax, at least to tourists like us. And so we kind of did they have a whole bunch of notes on there about the problems with this thing. Like CD-ROM has issue, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, price on that thing when you do the currency exchange is like a little over $800. That's really good. Like, I already own one, so I'm not going to do it. I tried to bully him into it.
I ain't blowing $800 for
a box.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, that's cool to see. So we came out of Surigaya. We actually got stuff. That one was kind of funny because we went to get the games and everything, and they had to go behind, get the games. We had our piles, and the woman was really struggling with mine. She just, for the life of her, could not find my item. And I was sitting there like, we were running out of time because the store was going to close at 9, and then we had to go get our tax-free refund in a separate area. So it's like, come on, lady. And
I was waiting for him because he wouldn't let me just do it on my own for some reason.
Anywho, wait for me. I'm cool. Anyway, no, but then there's nothing I could do. So I just decided to kill a minute by like looking through my pile, only to realize the game she couldn't find was already in the pile. So I was like, sumimasen. And I pointed the game to like all the staff, and they were looking at me like I was a weird alien because they were like, how did you find it when we couldn't find it? It's like, you did find it, you just forgot you found it. Doesn't matter, we got games. Video-game hunting time. I have no idea what day it is. I don't know what's going on. The order of this video, it's just chaos. I don't know how many videos to spend at this point. Doesn't matter. I think you get the flow here. We're just going to video game stores. And we found the next one. It is a hard off, of course. Where are we? We're still in Kyushu, which is an island south of the bigger island.
Yeah, so we're in Kurume right now, kind of a little bit south of town.
South of Kokura?
Yeah, we're south of Kokura. We're in Kurume, which is also in Kyushu.
Yeah. For anybody else,
next to Saga.
Yeah, Saga, not Sega. We made that mistake. For anybody who doesn't know the Japanese geography, it doesn't matter. We're in like southern Japan. That's basically all you need to know. So we're off to a good start. This is an 11 yen junk bin. So it's actually a 10 yen for a PS1. 10 yen is about 6 cents. Extra 1 yen for tax. Everything here. So there's a Super Famicom. I'm sure they're junk. I'm sure they don't work. Also 10 yen for a Super Famicom. Okay, this is making me nostalgic because I remember prices like this when it was standard. This is a Gundam game for the Famicom called Hot Scramble. I just wanted to call it out because of how great the name is. Oh, they have Ring Angel for the Mega Drive. Damn, that's really shot up. It's one of the few Mega Drive exclusives. It's wrestling with women. I am so disappointed. I thought this was a Pippin version. No, it's the Macintosh and Windows version. I need Pippin games. Damn it, I was so close. So over here we have some of the nicer consoles and bundles. We got blue colored variants. We got some I don't know what game that is, but PS3. Different color variants. We also have the junk sections. Tons of Wii U's. That's like $7 for a Wii U right now. Junk games everywhere. Actually, this one's a Japanese exclusive. I already have it, but that's cool. We have a lot of stuff like that. Funny, this is a Famiclone, so it plays Famicom games, and it's meant to look like a Wii. That sucks. But, yeah, as you can see, just seas of them. Actually, they have some good deals on box. Like, here's a box to Mega Drive for... that'd be roughly like $35 maybe. Now, it's probably not in great shape, but if you're guys like us, you probably know how to fix stuff, or at least kind of fix stuff. Dreamcasts in the box, Famicoms, same type of deal. These all need maintenance of some kind. Seas of, you know, here's another Dreamcast. I don't know why this one is $6,000 and the boxed one is $5,000, but whatever. Yeah, you get the idea. Lots of stuff. We have more consoles hidden around here. We have just loose carts, N64, Famicom. Obviously this aisle just has like a ton of games and stuff in there. More GBA, GB, GBC, etc. We also have, you know, with like a nice Pokemon section if you're into that. Switch, PS5. We got some of our retro goodies over here. Neo Geo stuff, Neo Geo CD, a lot of Mega Drive. I can't even tell. Oh, X68000 games. That's cool. Saturn, etc. Yeah, a lot of Vitas. I don't know. Some of the stuff's like, whoa, okay, that's cool. Like, I don't know what that Saturn thing is, but some sort of racing game. Maybe it comes with a toy. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of cool controllers, boxed games down here. Wow, check that out, guys. We got a 10,000 yen Sega SG-1000 Model 1. That's awesome. And then just a Saturn. Just gonna hit there. That's a lot for a PC Engine. It's like all over the place, man. And then we have some sort of Super Famicom thing. I don't know. This is quite the name for an album. Pay money to my pain. Okay. I mean, that's every starving artist right there. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but this is a game that Sunshine's getting, and it's making me nostalgic because it's only 100 yen for the game. Well, 110 yen with tax. This is what prices were like, you know, a few years ago when I was coming here in like 2018. Now this would be more like 500 yen, maybe even 1,000 yen. So I like that we found this like rural one. There's some good stuff here, so we're not going to tell you exactly where it is. Plus, realistically, we'll never come back here because it's kind of a pain. So this particular hard off has a YouTube channel award for passing 100,000 subscribers. I have one of these. I wasn't expecting to see one at a hard off. So we killed it in there. That was a good one. We were both really happy with that. So here's a little thing as a bonus. When you're traveling around Japan, you like want to buy stuff. I almost never need a bag because I always carry the backpack. So whenever they ask, I always say "Daijoubu," which just means like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah, I like the bag because, you know, you get the little stuff, and then it's not just like rolling around the bag. You don't feel like you have to use it.
Right, and that's fair. I just whatever. I don't do that. But so the guy asked me, "Do you want a bag?" "Daijoubu, I'm good." So my transaction's done. Then his thumbs up. So what happens?
Yeah, so he doesn't even ask me if I want a bag or not. That's the first thing. So I said, "Bokuro onegai," which is, I'd like a bag, plastic bag, you know. And he said, "Bokuro janai desu," which is just, there is no bag. And I'm like, wait, what?
Which is hilarious because
he just interpreted that I also didn't want a bag.
Yeah, because
must have said it poorly.
Because previously he had offered me a bag, he even showed me one, and I was like, "Daijoubu." So I accidentally screwed him on that. Didn't mean to. I really didn't. That was great though. That was a good one. That was a good one. So we're now in Kurume, or we have been, I don't even know anymore, it all blends together, but it doesn't matter. We're at a store called Second Vita, or Game Shop and CD Vita. It sells video games. Let's go scope it out. So we're Baka Gaijin. Second Vita just sells like manga and anime and stuff. Nice lady comes out, she's like, "No, TV game is here, this is Vita 1. This is all the TV game stuff. Now we look for the video games." So inside we have the row, Wii U, GameCube, PS2. On this side, things like Famicom, DS, 3DS, Vita. We got consoles. We have box Virtual Boy stuff here. Teleboxer, Galactic Pinball, Mario Tennis, a lot of WonderSwan stuff. Play PS2 like Zombie Panic thing, Mega Drive. A Virtual Boy with a bunch of games. It's all as a set with Wario Land, which is actually one of the harder ones to get here. Some Neo Geo CD, Dreamcast, Sega Saturn. Over here, some oddities. There's a European Dreamcast here, which is a little weird, but that's cool. then the nicer stuff. Famicom and Super Famicom, Mega Drive. Yeah, this is going to take me some time. I'm going to see what else I can dig up here. On this side we have the Xbox section, as well as a PlayStation 3 section, PlayStation 4 section. Too much Hatsune Miku stuff, but you know, it's alright. We got Yakuza stuff to make up for it. That's cool. Virtual Boy stuff by itself. That's, you said the visor? Yeah, I guess that's what that is. And then the power supply adapter thing.
Yeah, I didn't know they sold OEM replacements for the visor.
Apparently they did. Nice selection of Japanese Game Gear stuff here. Sadly, it doesn't have the one game I'm looking for that I will never own, Panzer Dragoon Mini. Kind of cool to see that, though. We got various car adapters and link cables in the box. This is kind of funny. This is the failed Altered Beast remake for PlayStation 2. It came out in Japan and Europe, but never the US. I don't think I've ever seen the Japanese copy before. It's the more common one. The European version is harder to find, but I already got it, but it's still cool. It's a terrible game, but it's cool. So that store was fine. It had a bunch of cool stuff, just nothing we needed. So unfortunately we both struck out, which sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it was a 30-minute walk from the other store, so...
Yeah, that part sucks. We did a lot of walking in service of nothing. The coolest things we found were some of those boxed like Virtual Boy and Game Gear items, but nothing that we actually like really wanted. So
yeah, there was no PC stuff. So
yeah, for him it was dead. And then there's a law, by the way, when it comes to game hunting. If there's something you're looking for, like for a really long time, and you eventually find it, and you're like, oh, I found it. Immediately after that, you're gonna find it everywhere. We just went to a hard off and I found something I hadn't seen forever. Been coming here for years, never found it. This store had it too. Why? So we found this place. It's just called Culture Arts. The girl has a Nintendo PlayStation prototype. And we thought this would be cool. So we came out to Fukuoka and everything. Unfortunately right here, the strip says he's closed early today.
And then he's closed.
He's closed every other day we're out here, so. He's very brazen about get a translator app because he don't got that. So unfortunately we struck out here. So we have no idea if that store's any good, but we should mention if you try to find it, look for the Vietnamese restaurant, go to the right, go up 3 floors, you'll enter what looks like an apartment building, and that's where it is. Game hunting adventure continues. We rode a Shinkansen for 2 hours. We even rented a car. Homie drove for an hour, all in service of another hard off. Is it any good? Is there a special reason we're here? Is this one that's got gold treasure? No idea. We just did all this effort. It could suck. It could be a donut. We have no clue. Well, here's something you don't see too often. The Japanese Xbox 360 HD DVD player. Alright, useless but funny. Glass case. We got the Hori GameCube controller. This one was kind of intended for, it's like a Super Nintendo style controller. It's kind of meant for Game Boy games using the Game Boy player. Back there they have Bass Rush, which is actually one of the harder N64 Japanese exclusives to get. They have an American copy of Super Mario World, it's funny. Some Famicom stuff, Super Famicom stuff, box things, and Rob the Robot cups, I guess. Yeah, some stuff down there in the glass case area. Soundtracks, some Saturn stuff, PC Engine CD, etc. Wii U's are everywhere right now. And we also have some twin Sharp Famicoms, or Sharp Twin Famicoms, and more Wii U's, PS2s, Famicom Disk Systems, PS1s, PS3s, a lot of silver ones actually. A boxed Famicom Disk System. This is the junk section, to be fair. Controllers and things like that. A lot of third-party ones. A lot of Super Famicom ones right now. Power supplies, etc. Kind of the same old, same old. This is cool, I guess. There's some sort of Chrono Cross PS1 demo disc. I don't know. For those who are like me that like demo discs, I don't really care too much about this one, but I just like to point out that it exists. Okay, we came out of here. He got a bunch of stuff, little stuff. I got one thing. It wasn't crazy. No tax-free, unfortunately. That was funny, too, because when we asked, Gaijins so rarely come down here to the point where when I said that, she was, like, didn't even know of the concept. Usually they know the concept, and they're like, no, we don't do that. This one was like, sorry, what? So, didn't matter. I was just, never mind, just, we're good. I'll just buy it. It's fine. Hard Off Adventure continues. We are now in, I don't remember, I already forgot the name. Kanoya, there you go. This is the southernmost Hard Off in Japan, other than the ones in Okinawa, which is an island south of here. Much further south. It's like Japanese Hawaii. Anyway, yeah, this is the furthest one south. First thing we see is the TriStar 64. This is a weird Chinese clone piece of junk that plays NES, Famicom, and SNES or Super Famicom games on an N64. I have one of those. It's complete crap. It's not an officially licensed product. Neon Genesis Evangelion N64. We got that Power Disc game for the Neo Geo CD. I already forget the name of it. Some Pokemon stuff. MSX games, Saturn games, PC Engine stuff. A few items back there. Nothing super crazy in the glass case anyway. So here we've got various games, a little bit of GameCube, Game Boy, some Saturn, PS1. Sonic Adventure International is a cool Dreamcast release because they basically an updated version of the game for Japan. This is essentially the same as the US release. You're not missing anything, but it's interesting to see here. Yeah, because international. There it is. Ooh, MSX game in the box. I wonder if Sunshine saw this or not. Either way, I'll go show him. Yeah, he may not care about that because it's sport ball, but oh, we got Mark III games, a couple of them. Oh, it's Rocky on Mark III. Okay, why not? That is a horribly sun-faded Skies of Arcadia limited edition for the Dreamcast. It's a great price, but it's because it's such bad shape. At least the sun fading. Yeah, if you like the Wii U, the time is now for cheap Wii U's in Japan. I'm telling you, they are everywhere. Super Famicom's still 500 yen. That's at least good, but got some silver PS3s, 360s. All this is the junk section. Yeah, this is basically like $2 for an Xbox 360, but I'm sure it's got RROD. Junk game. Ooh, Christmas Nights. 100 yen for Christmas Nights. If I didn't, I have the American version of this, but if I didn't, yeah, it's complete too. That's, oh, I almost dropped it. That's actually a really good deal. I don't want it or need it, but that's a good deal. For the record, this hard off also has a book off built into it, and it seems like more of the disc-based stuff like PS2 and Xbox content is on the book off side. Now, whenever you're here, if you see one of these stores merged together, keep in mind anything you get from book off has to be bought at the book off register, anything from hard off has to go to the hard off register. They're very particular about that. Okay, we came out of there. We both got stuff. He got better stuff and more stuff.
Yeah, no, it was not very well stocked, but they had a few MSX games, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, he's happy. I got a couple of things, just kind of fluff. One thing I was excited to see, not in the best condition, he actually found it, so kudos to you. So I got it. You'll see it eventually, but I'm happy to have it.
Let's jump right into it with PS2. We've got My Namesake, Dear My Son. I am legally required to buy any game with the word son in it. We've got the Conveni Simulator, oddly enough sponsored by Lawson. Lets you run a convenience store, very exclusive to Japan, but interesting game nonetheless. I kind of look forward to trying this one out. Here we have anime. Here's anime. Here's some giant anime. Bikini Samurai anime. Some Afro anime. Different Afro anime. It's anime. Here's some more anime. Then there's anime. And we have anime. Moving on to this stack, we've got Surfing Airshow with Rat Boy. I would love to hang out with Rat Boy. We have Gran Turismo Concept Tokyo 2001. So this is a line of games that are exclusive to different regions. This one being exclusive to Japan. There's two others, with one being exclusive to Korea with the tracks from Seoul, and then one being exclusive to Europe with Geneva. I don't think it's exclusive to Switzerland though. We've got some Simple 2000 games. So we have Security Police. These are kind of bargain bin games. We've got The Kung Fu. And then we have a demo disc for Parappa the Rappa and Ape Escape. It is sponsored by McDonald's. Not entirely sure where that deal came through, but interesting nonetheless. Here's a franchise that I'm actually quite fond of. It's the Dot Hack bundle with all of the first 4 Dot Hack games. I do own them in English, but it is cool to have the outer box. I also picked up the MMO version of the game, which is interesting because it's a single-player game that's based on an MMO, and then they made an MMO of a single-player game to play as an MMO. So, I don't know. Here we have Don't Panic Seaman 2. Unfortunately, I don't speak Japanese, but it does come with a microphone. I can't seem to talk to Leonard Nimoy in this version, but I can always dream of that. Then finally, we have the Res Special Package, complete with the Trance Vibrator. I can only let you imagine what that peripheral is used for. Moving on, we've got some N64 games. I have the original Pokemon Stadium. This is before the Pokemon Stadium that we got in the West. We got Shiren the Wanderer. We have, this text is small, Yoshiharu Habu's Japanese Chess. Cool. And we have Super Mario 64, the Shindo edition, which includes Rumble Pack support. So now I can use my Trance Vibrator. And then we have Tamagotchi, which is the only complete box game I picked up for N64 because it was very cheap. Finally, I picked up one Wii U game over there, and it is Kamen Rider Bat-Ride War. You wouldn't think I was a Wii U collector at this point, but I do occasionally pick them up on the side. Finally, we have some older consoles. We have the Sega's first console, the SG-1000, the Model 1. I found this pretty cheap in a junk bin, so I definitely had to pick that up. I also picked up some accessories. I have the card catcher, which you need for the Model 1 to play card-based games. In particular, I picked up Championship Golf, which is a card game, and then Dragon Wang, because I'm wanging. And then finally, I also figured I'd show the Nintendo's original console, the TV Game 15. Yet again, it was kind of cheap, and you see these a lot actually, especially for considering it's a console from the 1970s and it says Nintendo on it. They're not incredibly expensive, but they do run on D-cell batteries, and they don't come with a power adapter, at least not the original ones.
And that'll do it for part 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned to part 3 of the 7-part series. Again, we're going to continue game hunting all over the place. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys can do me a favor, please like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you've never done that before, as well as check out all the social media stuff in the description. I've got Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, Patreon, Spreadshirt, Travel Channel, which again is a lot like this. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.